Hello, and Randy here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 on Glen Isla here, the challenge map between myself and Thomas McConsole. Again, reminder to make sure you go over and check out his channel. Link is in the description below there. See what kind of mischief he's up to again. Anyway, for my part here, working on harvesting the crops we planted there last episode. Between episodes, I've actually done a little bit of work here. Not a whole lot, really, actually. Finished planting the fields, got all the weeds and fertilizer and all that stuff taken care of, kind of the boring stuff there, if you ask me. And then also I started on a little bit of forestry work. If you recall from last episode, purchased the Massey Ferguson tractor there, so we can start doing some forestry work. So I started on that between episodes here. I was kind of interested to see how that would work. And of course, as I was mentioning in the last episode, I wanted some equipment to maybe make forestry a little bit better here. One I want was the Stoll log forks, and thanks to a couple of you folks who posted it, I also found them myself. I just went and typed in FS19 Stoll log forks, and voila, there they were. So it's nice. I don't know who converted these or if the mod author behind these is, but the Stoll log fork duos and the XL one, if you do forestry in Farming Sim 19, these are like a must-have, because let's face it, giants, these are garbage, rubbish, junk, terrible, awful. Just not even worth it. Just absolute junk. Don't even touch them. If you're going to do forestry and you want something for the front end loader, these are the forks you want to have. And I remember, at least back in 17, there was a console one that was very similar. Those worked excellent as well. I don't know if those are out for the console yet or not, but it was a very similar pair of them. I forget what those were called. But at least for the PC, these are, in my opinion, the go-to forks. If you're going to do logging, these are the ones you want. I believe there's a... I didn't check. There's probably front loader one as well. And yeah, there's front loader one. There's also a telehandler one as well. Oh no, is there not a telehandler one? Probably. Yeah, there's that one, but I haven't tried it. If I had to guess, folks, that one is garbage as well. Knowing giants, these probably fit on the telehandler. Then I bet. Doesn't say, but if I had to guess, they probably fit on the telehandler then as well. And at least my preference, I know I got a tractor currently just because I wanted a multi-purpose piece of machinery. But my preference is to use a telehandler there for that. So again, like I said, don't have one yet, obviously, but we'll see what's in the future. Might have to get one. Anyway, let's see what's here. I've got field 19, 18 harvested, 20s harvested, working on 22. Still have field 21 to go yet. That is, of course, sunflowers. And then I actually even started replanting 19 and 18 here, or 18 and 19, really. Got the 79-20 on that. And yes, there's my forestry setup right there. We'll get that here in a moment. You to finish this last little bit here for us. I suppose I probably should have harvested that little bit of soybeans, but oh well. But yeah, if you remember, there's a bunch of trees right in this area here. I have cleared, I think, most of them out. There might be a few more up here. We'll see once maybe this episode. If we'll cut a couple more of these down. Let's see what's here. Oh yeah, okay, here's the fence. So I got, like literally 2 more trees. That's about all I can cut down, I think. I don't think it'll let me cut these down. Yeah, you don't have access. Yep, because I don't own the biogas plant yet. Can't cut those trees down, and to be honest, on the other side of the fence, they don't really get in the way. So, literally 2 trees left. I guess I didn't realize I had cut that many trees down. So yeah, I cleared out this entire area. Obviously, have to grind out the stumps yet. Was having a pretty serious issue. Oh, there's a tree here yet. Pretty serious issue with, in fact, am I having it already? Yeah, maybe not. But the camera here, when I get into that area, in fact, yeah. If you notice here, is it just my imagination or is my camera really low to the ground? Look how low, like, my first-person view camera is to the ground here. Like, I can't even see through the grass. This is the issue I was having doing forestry. I'm not sure what's causing that. And it gets worse here as well. Let me see if I can actually get this to happen or not. I don't know if cutting a tree down has something to do with it. We'll lop that tree down. Nope, that went okay. Actually, you know what it probably is? If I get back in a vehicle and out, that might break it. Timber. Oh, is there a tree in here too? Oh, there's a tree here too. Okay, I got more trees than I thought yet. Wasn't really planning on doing a whole lot of forestry here this episode, but figured at least I should show you folks what I've been doing here the last, between episodes, actually. And we'll clean this one off as well. Oop. And notice how, like, my chainsaw is, like, sticking in. Something's not right with my point of view here, and I don't know what's causing that. And we had, one more tree around this side yet. But yeah, so far the Stoll log forks work very nicely. Again, kind of to be expected. They worked really nice back in 15. They worked really nice in 17 as well. And so far they're working really nice here in 19 so far. Oh, that came close to timbering on the Massey. Ah, well, small loss. There we go. Yeah, here again, you can tell my view is messed up. I don't know what's causing that. If anyone else has experienced this and found a solution, let me know. I would love to know what is causing this, because it is, like, really annoying. And, in fact, I'm probably going to stop recording here. We'll relog into the game to fix this here. It has something to do with forestry. Oh, yes. Oh, okay, yep, here we go. We broke it. I don't know what I just did, but this is what happens. Now you can look under the map. Now look at all that water down there. Beautiful. Not really. So, yeah, I don't know what is causing this, but, and this is what I kept experiencing while doing the logging here before. In fact, I think I reloaded the game 2 or 3 times, because at some point I finally got annoyed with it. Reloaded the save game. It was fine. Then I start doing a little more forestry. Next thing I know, I'm looking under the map here again. So, don't know what's causing it. Like I said, it is super annoying. Because, I mean, obviously now... Oh, now we're back above ground a little bit. Now it's flashing. And, of course, once I get into a tractor, then I'm fine. You know, third-person view is okay. It's something to do with the first-person view. So, anyway, we'll be right back here, folks. I'm going to restart the game and hopefully get our view back to being where it's supposed to be. Ah, much better. I can see again. Okay, well, actually, I guess I could see before, too. Just not in the way I wanted to. So, rehired the harvester there. He's back going. Let's, oh, you know what? I can rehire or get the planter going here again as well. Let me actually do that here before I finish loading those logs up. Also going to get you to finish planting that last little bit there. Once we get the stumps all ground out here, I want to just, straighten this field straight across there. Make it a little bit bigger. And then, of course, hired workers shouldn't have any issues with that either, hopefully. Okay, hire the worker here as well. Yeah, again, unfortunately, you can see from here, I kind of messed up my placement of my bale sell point there. That was completely my fault. When I was doing the terraforming there, I accidentally misclicked the wrong one. And, yeah, next thing you know, did I forget if I lowered it or raised it now here again? Forget which one I did, but yeah, I completely screwed up the ground there, so I had to try to fix it, and yeah. Oh, well, that cost us like $30,000 to do that. But yeah, note to self, try not to screw up the ground here. That cost money, lots of it. Works better, too, if you have a tractor attached to this log trailer, but seems how I don't have one available right at the moment. Well. Oh, log trailer as well, before I forget. Obviously, you're probably looking at this log trailer and wondering what this one is. I mentioned last episode as well, with like a nice tow-behind log trailer. And also, you folks suggested a couple. Actually found a couple myself here as well. Went looking here for forestry equipment. Found, what did I find? 2 or 3 different ones. Found the Fleagle log trailer. Was there one more? This is the BioBelts. This is the one I'm using. So I got the BioBelts log trailer. I've got the Fleagle one, and I thought I had timber. I thought I had one more, too. I thought I had a nice long tow-behind one. Maybe not. Oh, this is the long one. Okay, yeah, this is the long one here. Three axles collision. Two axles sidebar collision. Okay. Oh, three axles visible. Okay, I have no idea what the options on that one do. No idea, but anyway. Of course, for the challenge here, by the way, 300 logs, no auto loads. So, no auto load. I know McConsole is really looking forward to the forestry part of this competition here, so... Yeah, the log is kind of sliding out here. This actually works out really well if you have the Ponzi, and you can kind of pile your logs up a little bit, which we'll definitely be doing here at some point. Because there's no way we're going to be cutting down 300 of them by hand, I don't think. Go, and we'll grab the last two here as well in a minute. And then what I've been doing, once I get a couple of them in there, I go grab the ends, cut them off. Again, when you do forestry, the really long logs like this are not worth a whole lot. You're better off actually cutting them up into about anywhere from 6 to 8 meter lengths are the best price for logs. You know, of course, keep in mind, obviously, the shorter you cut them, it's more work to load them and all that good stuff that way as well. So, I typically like to go for the 8 to 10 meters myself, but all depends if you want to make money off them or not. And, of course, depends how much you like doing forestry as well, I guess. This is the XL log forks here, by the way. To be honest, probably should have gotten the smaller ones for this, or the regular ones. These are almost like a little bit too big for loading single logs like this. Still works, but I think the regular ones probably would actually work better. And of course, they still don't really work like they should in real life. You can't like push under the log and pick them up. You still kind of have to do the derpy, pick them up by the points of the log grapple there. Oh, and then of course something like this happens. The nice thing about these forks, though, get it off of here. Come on, there we go. Is you can actually pick it up this way, usually. You know, whereas the in-game ones, when you try to do that, it sometimes doesn't always work. This, pretty much guaranteed it's going to work this way. Oh, and I see our hired worker for soybeans. Was it? Yeah, soybeans were harvested. There's complete. Better go take care of that in a minute. Want to keep the harvester moving, so we can keep the planter moving, so we can keep the whole process moving here, of course. So you can see how the log forks like this, you can literally just pick up this whole bunch. I mean, if the tractor was capable anyway. At this point, I don't know if a weight on the back, I'm sure it would help. I don't know if it would be enough, though. Okay, let's empty you out if we can. 5,000. I don't know if the trailer will hold that much or not. Then we'll switch headers here and start harvesting sunflowers. I'm not sure if there's a whole lot of forestry I can... Oh, there's some... I don't know if that's on my land or not. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's much more forestry I can do here or not. At this point, we'll probably have to purchase the forestry area in order to do a whole lot more. And that, of course, isn't cheap. I think that was like $400,000 or $500,000 for the forestry area. So yeah, just to do forestry, we're gonna have to, yeah, make some money. And I only planted one field of sunflowers here, by the way, because when you plant sunflowers, there's no-till planters in the game, so you first have to cultivate the field before you can plant. And then to top it off, of course, now that I do have sunflowers planted in this field, I'm going to have to plow it after planting too yet. So that's why I only did the one field here. They're a little more work, but we got to do something different every now and then. Can't do the same thing all the time. We'll get the planter on the other field there. Actually, I'm not even sure what I got them set to planting there. I just started them planting. I should probably check what we're planting, I suppose. Probably planting something. Right, something. Anyway, everyone, don't forget to join us on the multiplayer servers as well. If you'd like to play some multiplayer farming simulator, again, that information's in the description below. Anyone's welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. Again, all we ask that you please join us on TeamSpeak. Going through this gate here, by the way, because it's a lot easier to get through there, I found, than to go around through the gate that's down at the other end, even though the other end's probably a little bit shorter distance. That gate, you can actually fit through with this header on the combine. Which at some point I would like to get a larger header. I'm just going to have to decide on how we're going to have to transport that header, or see what other header. We could go the same route McConsole's going, I suppose. That would that'd probably be a good option. Although, eventually we're probably going to want a combine even bigger than that. And, of course, a trailered head is going to be preferred. Okay, we'll drop that header there. Grab our 8-row corn head here. Which, let's see, was this a folding? No, I don't think this was a folding head. Probably a slight mistake on my part. Might have wanted to get a folding head here, but, well. I think this one was a bit cheaper. And, of course, it's John Deere, so that just overall makes it a lot better. Nope. We got, that's a log there. Or not a log, a stump there. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here. Oh, is that another stump? Or is that one? Seriously? We're going to get stuck on that? Really? Oh, talk about a worthless combine here. Be able to drive over that stump. Come on now. I suppose I could, just not drive through the area that has all the stumps in it, but... anyway, I was about to read some comments there a moment. Jeremy was saying, oh no, Thomas changed his dealership to a John Deere. He has officially lost it. RD for the win. Yes, very good point there, Jeremy. I almost forgot about that, thankfully, until you unfortunately had reminded me. But, yes, you folks may, wait, did I mention you should go check out Thomas McConsole's channel? You've been warned. If you do venture over to his channel, you may see a John Deere dealership, and you will probably see John Deeres. So make sure you folks, get your hazmat suits before heading over there. That would definitely be highly recommended. Really? Why are you going so slow? 1 mile, 2 mile an hour? My goodness. Let me see what's here. It does need a little bit of repair. Let's see if that helps him out or not. I mean, it is a rubbish Kloss after all. And as you folks all know, this when we say this combine's rubbish, it's... this is one sorry combine. Actually, it's... the combine itself isn't too bad. The header that's on the combine, oh boy. That's another story. So we'll leave him to that. Let's sell this load of soybeans we got here. Not going to make a whole lot of money off this. I mean, 29,000 liters. Should make about 50, 60,000 at least, maybe. Price is good, maybe more. But anyway, to continue the discussion there on Thomas McConsole's John Deere. I assure you folks, we are discussing it with the judges there. And it sounds like he may have to forfeit the competition as a result of him changing to a Joanna Deere dealership. We'll have to see what the judges rule on that one. Legendary Tater was saying lots of pink on McConsole's farm now, including the dealership. Yes, so we've noticed. So we've noticed. JC Gaiman was saying, what did you do? I remember all those lovely things you told McConsole about his Massey's. Oh, watch where we're going here. I personally would have bought that adjoining field and combined it. I hate logging. Well, unfortunately, someone suggested it for the challenge. 300 of them, too, to top it off. Evil person. Evil person. He says, well, good luck. Still shaking my head. Well, as I've said before, everyone, Massey Ferguson does fall in my top 5 favorite tractors. Now, of course, it is a long ways behind John Deere, but still. Let's see what's here. Soybeans, 2287 at cell area 1. Okay, cell area 1 it is. And why is my tractor, like, slowly driving itself here? Like, literally, everyone, I don't have my hands on the keyboard. And it's just going to slowly roll into the fence. Ooh, $67,000. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. That'll probably give us enough money to buy that adjoining field, as JC Gaming was saying he probably would have done with the money I had the first time, but I think the larger tractor will be a good investment in the long run, hopefully. And gives us a third tractor here as well, because now I can have a tractor attached to the tipper here. Can have one that's working on planting. Speaking of planting, we can bring him over to the other field here now. And we're pretty much done with the Massey on logging there for the time being. Like I said, unless I find some more trees. I mean, there's some of these trees like this type right here, but I don't really fancy log on those type. Those are just, like, painful to log. Now, if you're going to do those type of trees, yeah, just chip those. That's much easier. Okay, we are planting barley. Okay, excellent. Barley it is. And then when it comes to this field here, I just kind of sneak right through here. Much easier than going up the road there into the official pathway and making your way around all the bloody hedges and, yeah, all that nonsense. Ryan was saying, good day, Randy. Wait, what? Randy went to the dark side and bought a massive failure? Interesting. Is Randy feeling all right, considering how much you hate eco-plastic? Well, now, I don't know if I've ever said I hate eco-plastic. I just said, that inferior eco-plastic compared to the superior John Deere, Okay, hire the worker there. Let him go. Let's go finish cutting up our trees here a minute. All right, getting the chainsaw. This might be, hopefully we don't end up with yeah, I think our view has gone down, hasn't it? It's something to do with getting the chainsaw out, isn't it? Yeah, if anybody else has experienced this, let me know, because super annoying. There we go, I think I cut them all. Yep. And this kind of, by the way, is how I've been doing it. Just get them lined up in there, cut them off, and then throw the tips on top as well. Again, these probably aren't worth a whole lot, but still. There we go. Stole log forks for the win for forestry, if you ask me. Okay, speaking of forestry, we do need a stump grinder here. That one's okay. Do I have any better ones? I don't think I do. Well, we got the Brooks. Brooks, I'm not sure. I don't remember how well that one works again. It seems like Giants has actually improved this one. It actually works somewhat decently now. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with that one. Looks like that's the only cheap one I have, so I'll buy one of those. Yep, at the store. Well, we're on the purchasing streak here. Let's head over here. Purchase field 23. $100,000. How much is this section? That is, whoa, $122,000 for that section. Okay. We need a little bit more money for that section there then, I guess. I do want to purchase that field as soon as possible. That's probably going to be the next purchase here. And you probably will have enough sunflowers to do that, I would think. Well, I guess we'll find out. What is on 23? 23 is corn. It is growing. Needs to be plowed. Can't do much about that. Needs to be limed. Needs to be fertilized. Okay, well, let's we'll get on that here then. I have a tractor. I don't really have a tractor available, do I? See, here's where we could use another another tractor yet. Using this one, and you can use a tractor. Actually, I do have another tractor purchase in mind. Once we get the money, I've got the 10 series tractors. For those of you who've seen that mod, I believe I put it in my mod list, by the way. So, I'm pretty sure I actually have that one in the mod list, since how that is a mod I've actually downloaded. For those of you asking about the mod list, it is linked below, by the way. And the reason there's not a whole lot of mods in the mod list, yeah, see, John Deere dealership, much, much better, much better. But the reason I don't have a whole lot of mods in my mod list is because most of the mods I have not gotten myself. A lot of them come through the multiplayer servers, of which we have, oh, I don't know, probably at least 3, 4, half a dozen other people that work on getting mods for the servers. So usually by the time I find a mod, well, it's already on the server, so I don't need to find it. Which reminds me, I'll probably want to add the stole log forks to the server at some point. Also, as for the GPS here, I keep turning show lines off, but it, I don't know, I guess it doesn't save it between sessions, unfortunately. So I keep having to turn that back off. Oh, well. One of those, little nitpicky things. I really don't need to see the GPS lines when I'm, not using it. Ooh. Something tells me, is there an option in here that is causing the vehicles to roll like it is? Auto clutch on, put them at speed. We've just cranked that up to 100% maybe? Throttle limiter, yeah, blah, blah. Yeah, something tells me that the vehicle add-on mod is messing with the vehicles rolling a little bit. I'm just assuming that's what's doing it. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time here, looks like it is about time to wrap it up for this episode here already. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. Don't forget to join us in on the challenge here as well. See how you're doing. Again, it's the Glen Isla map. And I do have that link down below, by the way, if you don't already have this map. Just a nice, small European map with lots of bloody hedges on it. Actually, it's not too bad because there are some convenient openings in some of the hedges. So that gives it a little bit of a redeeming fact. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, check us out on Twitch. And until next time.